Hello, today I'm reviewing the Neewer Slim Panel LED video light. Right, so before I continue, give that YouTube algorithm a kick up the jacksy, like, subscribe and hit that bell notification. The other thing I'd like to say is I bought this product with my own money, so my opinions are my own. I've not been bought out by Neewer. So going back a few months, I was looking for a video light that I could mount on one of my mirrorless cameras to use as a fill light and a key light for my eyes when recording video. Now, I saw that there are several players on the market, so to speak, such as Smitty and Andy Cine, and their lights were, and that's just two of them. I actually saw quite a few branded lights that were really quite expensive. You're looking at over £100 for an LED display that's 5 or 6 inches across, really quite a small focus light. And I couldn't understand why you would pay over £100 for a light just because it's got a magnesium chassis, because it will, I don't know, display 100 colours, because it will do a police car sort of flashing light effect. None of those things really appeal to me, and why would I pay the premium to have those features? So I wanted something simple, and as I was scouring Amazon, I came across this Neewer product. And it kind of, on the face of it, ticks the boxes. So it's a fairly broad device. So it's 25.5 centimeters. Is it 25.5? I think it's about 25.5 centimeters across by 10 centimeters along the thin side, and the depth is 1.5 centimeters excluding the battery. So it's quite a small, compact device. It's 319 grams in terms of weight as well. So it's quite light. That does exclude the battery though. So I ordered this product from Amazon, and when it came I was fairly surprised actually by the fit and finish. The seams are nice and tight, it doesn't flex, it doesn't make any creaking sounds when you pick it up. It's not a premium product, so it's not got a metal body, for example. It's made from plastic, but it's fairly well put together for what it is. It cost me £35, so you know, I'm not going to expect fantastic build quality, but for what it is, it's really good. So the other thing is it came with a battery, so it's a 26 milliamp hour rechargeable battery, and it's a lithium battery, and it came with a charger, and it came with a mini USB to connect to your own charger because it didn't come with an actual charging plug. So anyway, when it came, I was eager to try it out, so I charged up the battery using my Samsung S9 charger, which then went on to mysteriously die. But the battery was charged. So the Amazon website states that the light comes with an instruction manual. It actually comes with just this, which is a kind of thin pamphlet thanking you for buying the device in numerous languages, including German and French, but not much use to me. So when it came to mounting the battery back into the device, I had a hell of a job. I could not get this battery to fit no matter what I did. I tried every which way to try to mount this battery, and I must have spent over half an hour trying to force this battery, well, say force it without breaking it back into the device. It was like some weird Krypton Factor challenge, to be honest with you. I suppose most of you won't know what that show is. It was years ago. Anyway, I eventually got the battery in. I discovered that there's a little button on the back, and you have to press that button in order to kind of slide the battery in past the locking mechanism. And then when you release your finger from the knob or the button, it locks that battery in place, preventing it from falling out. So if I had an instruction manual, that bit would have gone a little bit more smoothly, I'm sure. On the back there is a small LCD screen and several turnable knobs, One for the brightness of the unit, so you can go from 0 to 100% brightness, and it shows you the increment in the LCD panel. The other knob is to do with the Kelvin, so you can go from 3200 to 5600 Kelvin, so that will give you a colder image to a warmer image as you go up towards 5600K. The other thing is, it says on the Amazon website, but this light comes with 144 LEDs, light emitting diodes. And I've actually only counted 72 LEDs, and those are around the actual inside rim of the light panel. But I don't see any LED lights beyond that towards the center of the unit. Now they might be there, but I've just not seen them. So that's a bit of an odd one. In terms of heat dissipation, you've got these large panels either side, so they do help with heat dissipation. When you leave this light on for an hour or more at 100%, for example, brightness, it does get warm, but not hot. The other useful accessory you get with this light is a cold shoe on a mounting bracket, which allows you to mount the light onto the hot shoe of your camera. And it comes with a 1/4 inch thread. So that's quite good. You simply turn a small knob on the side of the bracket, and that allows you to have full movement. It's like a ball and socket joint. So you can actually position the light on your camera how you like. The other thing you can do with the mounting bracket is you can use it to mount GoPro camera on your camera. Now, I've seen on Amazon and other sites these brackets especially made for GoPros, and they tend to be quite a bit shorter than this and closer to the camera, which isn't that good really, because when you've got it on super wide angle view, the lens gets in the way and obscures some of the view. So lifting the camera up this little bit extra, it's about 4.5 inches, maybe 5 inches, really does make a big difference. So in the final analysis, how happy am I with this device? Fairly happy. I had a few teething problems at the beginning with it, but it's been a decent piece of equipment. Can't say it's let me down. As I've said, the battery seems to last forever. The cold shoe adapter mount is very good, and I've been able to use that to connect it to a range of different devices, not just my GoPro but other things as well. So it has been a good device. Okay, so just a couple of points before I wrap this video up. It is fairly bright. It's 18 watts, which is bright enough to fill a medium-sized room, and certainly bright enough for fill light and for the catch light for your eye. The other thing is, it does come with a 12 to 15 volt DC port here, so you can charge it from the wall if you do run out of batteries and you happen to have a charger. Okay, so am I happy with this device? Yeah, it cost me £35. So for the price of a more premium light, I can buy 3 or 4 of these. So if I wanted, I could have a kind of like a studio setup. The other thing is, if I break it, it's not the end of the world. It was only £35. If something goes wrong with it, it's not the end of the world. It was £35. But the feature set is pretty good. It does a good job. I can't say I've had any complaints really. It's not let me down. I had a few teething problems at the beginning, but I've worked those out. So would I recommend this device? Yes, I would. I think it's a very good light. And I think that if you're on a budget and you don't like wasting money, especially, and that's me, then this is a good device to have. Ticks all the boxes as far as I'm concerned. So run out there and buy one, because after I've finished with this video, I'm sure Amazon will be hit hard with people wanting to buy this light. Get yours now. Get it now.